Hello and welcome to our very first video of M2tric app. We call it M2tric here. So this is basically welcome video here. So I'm going to go through a landing page and just give you an idea what we do, what we've built, and who is it for, sort of like all these bits and pieces. So, and by the end of this video, you will know, is it something for you or not. Basically, this is like a flooring workflow app that we've built. So like from site measure, as you can see it on the screen, from a site measure to installed without the mess. That's like a main message here. So the capture measurements, photos, job details, syncing with like installers, with estimators, with the clients. So basically all kept in one place. This is like, I would say, not like an accounting tool. This is like not even a management tool. This is like a workflow tool, like internal, but you can also share your like measurements or your variations with clients to be more transparent. This is the idea behind it. But let's quickly have a look. But before we go, give us a sub if you do like the video. Give us a like so then other people can see as well. My name is Roman Miller. I have almost 15 years experience in flooring business. So I've started as a laborer back in the days. Now I'm managing multiple teams, and for the past 4 years I had this idea in my head, and it's like we need to build something, because this is a very like, as we go through now the website, you'll know my pain points, what we kind of trying to cover here, because there's nothing out there yet for the flooring. There's a lot of different apps for builders, for plumbers, for electricians, lots of like job management tools, but this is like mainly is to do the go on site, do the measurements, put them all in the app, then share it with your installer, so you don't have to give them a call and all that. And then if you want to, you can share it with the client. But let's get into it. And actually, from the first, what you see is that M2tric captures measurements, photos, and job details. That's actually correct. That's the what we're trying to build it here. It's still in a better version, but you can also already like download it and all that. So basically, what the idea. So let's go into more deep into the idea behind it. What's this all about? So running jobs shouldn't feel this hard. If you have a flooring business, you will understand what I mean. So your jobs scattered everywhere. Too much chasing back and forth. Client changes create confusion. No single truth. Like what I mean by that here is that when you have like photos on website on your WhatsApp, then client communication on emails, then your job book through, like I'm using like a Google Calendar, someone using some other apps. So you're using basically like 5-6 different apps to run your flooring business. That's okay. That's much better than just than a pen and paper, because like back in the days when I started, there wasn't any apps available. There was just pen and paper, and then if you lose that paper, that's it. You have to start from scratch again. So basically, this is the like I'm trying to put all in one app. So from single, as I already said, so from the lead that you'll get, your office, because it's I again need to mention that this is a cross-platform app. So this is a web version and app version. So app version usually for the guys on field. Web version is usually for the office here. So we can see everyone who does what and so on. So basically, when you set up the company here. So then you can put a lead as the put a lead through, and then appoint your estimator. So then he will go and do the site measure. So he will use an app to put all the measurements in. As soon as he clicks sync, because it can work offline and online, as soon as he clicks on app sync, Office will see all his measurements, all his variations, all his extras, all prep, all removal. So basically, it's like creating a job card that will be then used as reference for the other for the your installer, because then once the client accepts the job, you can just appoint your installer who's going to be doing the job. They will get a notification on the app that your job been appointed. Here's the details. So basically your installer will see all the information that estimator put it in the first place when he was quoting, room by room. So then all the photos, notes. So basically he gets the same information. And then you can share that information if you want to, if you want to be transparent with your clients. You can share that with the client as well. So you can give him access to actually see what you've quoted. So they can actually see what's involved, not just one price is $10,000 is supply install. You actually can see the breakdown. So that will help you get the job because you're more transparent with the client, and that will help you saving installer to ask you all these questions. Where do we go? Where? What? Where's the keys and all that? So you know the pain. You know what I'm talking about. So that's the basically the real idea behind this app. So yes, measurements, photos, notes, links, in all in one job card. Estimator, office, installer, handover, and the client as well. So currently, as a beta version, we don't have the client yet. We're building that. That's a next step. That's maybe will be out next 4 weeks. But the currently the workflow is estimator first, then syncs to the office, then it appoints installer, and installer then does the job, finishes, clicks on where it says finish or finish the job, upload some photos, and then Office can see it straight away here on the web version that job's been finished. It needs to it needs to be invoiced and all that. So because again, I found it that when you do 5 jobs a day, or 5, 10 jobs a week, you don't really know when what job has finished already. So because you need to go with the client and see are you happy or not, and so on. So it's kind of can speed up your process of terms of as soon as installer finishes, he clicks on the button on his app, you know it straight away because it's going to sync it straight away to your web version, and you can see, okay, that job has been finished. What you need to do to get up and running in minutes. Basically, you need to go online on that landing page, click on login, or start free trial. Yeah, login you use it when you're already registered. But what you need to do is start free trial, then register on a web version as a organization owner. So you set up your company. If it's by yourself, you set up your anyway. If you're flooring contractor, you have some kind of a business name register or whatever. You can put your name down, whatever. It doesn't have to be company. It doesn't have to be. You can be self-employed. It's just a what we in the other videos later we're gonna be registering, and we'll go through the app, through the web version. But what you'll need to do first is register online, get your passwords, everything set up. Then you go to Google Play Store or Apple Store, download the app, and then you can use your login and password to log into your app. That way, then it will sync with your office stuff here. So that's, yeah, you register online, you download the app, then you go to presets if you need to, but presets we'll talk in a different video because it's another big one. And then you share and hand over. That's basically very straightforward. Register online, get your all set up, all your company set up, logo, ABNs, all of that, and then you can start inviting people to your company. Yeah, so that makes everyday job easier. Yeah, so the capture, the smart capture is coming. It's not see, we have like idea, but again, this is a beta version. So smart capture is coming. The digital sign off is coming as well. So far, because we are in MVP stage, like most valuable product stage, just that you already can start quoting. You can already start putting information in. So then when we start putting more and more features, it will give you more and more information to work with. Capture everything once and move on to the next job. So yes, you have your in the app. When you open an app, you can see like product types, room areas, stairs, removal and prep, notes, photos, activities. That means that you can just click on this one. Again, this is for a different video, but this is what we are actually like, how you actually see it. So you just product type, let's say engineer timber flooring, also how it's laid in herringbone, room areas, you just type all these, you put just all the room areas in there, stairs if you have any stairs, remove and prep as well if you need the carpet removal, if you need like any prep, concrete grinding, whatever, rough sanding, all this prep stuff. Notes for you, for office, for client, for the installer. Let's say you need to pick up the keys from real estate to get in and do the job. So you just put a note here, and then once you pass this information to your installer, once he receives that job card, he can see photos, he can see entry, he can see where he can park, where he can get the keys and all that. So it's all kept in one place. So you don't have to scatter around your apps and missing information. Yeah, so that's the basically for like for sales reps and estimators. So they are the main guys that feel this information. So you as an office, as an owner of this as the owner, you kind of control everything. You can do it yourself. Like you can do put the information through yourself here. You can get your estimator or sales rep to put it in for the installer and all that. So it just needs once to put in all the measurements, and then you're good to go. See, they arrive on site knowing exactly what needs to be done. That's what I was saying. So once the installer appointed by the estimator or by the office here, then he gets a notification about, okay, what's the job? So he can see all the measurements, room by room, all the notes, all the photos, anything else that like all these variation notes, entries, everything, like basically everything what's been put in as an estimator, he see the same thing. So that's the thing, that's for him, and he can see and then add photos. If like let's say as an option, very common thing that you say, okay, we need everything cleared out before we arrive, and you arrive on site and it's full of furniture. That's been told to the client. So you can, with this app, because you already recorded it and you said that okay, we need furniture out. So then you can go back to the client and say, okay, see, we've discussed about the furniture, and the installer can take a photo straight away, like when he starts, like it's full of furniture. He can upload it to the app, share it with the client, and then like obviously whatever you share, office does see that. So they can approve it or not. They can say, well, discuss with the client and so on. So all that communication is done through the app. So then everyone knows exactly what's happening. You can also appoint your supervisor if you have one. He can see all the jobs, all your installers. This is just for the installer, but you can have a supervisor as well, so he can look after it. If the office doesn't have time for that, then appoint supervisor and he will look after it, or project manager. So that's very flexible, very editable, and again, as I said, we're going to be implementing a lot of different things and so on. Lots of features especially for flooring, because there's so many different things. And now we're going back to going forward to this client, staying forward without chasing updates. That's the thing. So a client will have a link. He can register as a user on the app. If he doesn't want to, most likely they won't, because because of one job, download the app. It's not kind of a not what they usually do, but we have a solution for that. So he receives an email with the direct link to to that job card. So then he can comment, he can add his photos, he can approve variations, and so on, so on. So that's the idea. So he'll get updates as well. So once you appoint installer for the certain starting date, you can also share it with clients. So client will get an email, or if he's got an app, he can get a notification that, okay, job's been appointed, starting date like 1st of August, for example. So he can see, okay, and then your installer can communicate with the client. Let's say, okay, we're starting 7, but I'm gonna be I don't know, I'm gonna be starting 8. So he can communicate through this app and tell everyone that he's gonna be a bit late, like 1st of August, because of this and that. So then office can see that, client can see that, and then again, the whole idea behind this app is keep everyone on the same page, so information doesn't get lost. I think that's great, but we're still in the building stage. There's still a lot to work with, and that's the first video I'm shooting here, so just to explain the idea behind it. So if you feel that those pain points that I'm talking about today, download the app. It's a 14 days free trial, but if you're still watching this, let me in the comments below, give me your email or something. I can extend your free trial for another 30 days. So you get 45 days of free trial as my YouTube subscribers. So first 20 users, I can extend. Just mention YouTube video here, and I can extend as soon as I see you in the system. I can extend your subscription, free trial for another 30 days. So you're not losing anything. Just give it a try. See how you go. Because what's this is for is I need your feedback. Because yes, I have 14 years experience. I've built it to my kind of a standards. That's how I see to run flooring business. But I'm gonna be super happy if you can share your feedback with us, and as a thank you, I can give you, I can extend your free trial. Another point is the photos. You can feel my pain. So it's like before and after photos. When because usually now with the app, we're already using it for like a couple months, testing it on the field. So now it saves us a lot of time, a lot of arguments with clients. Who did that hole in the wall? Who scratched my table? Who done that? Who this? Because when estimator does the first initial measurements, he does also photos, and they all you can appoint those photos to certain areas. So then if there's hole in the wall, you can go back in the app and say, well, have a look. There wasn't any hole in the wall. There's some trades after us made it. So it's already saved us a lot of money. So we'll get to that price tag in a minute, but we already saved thousands trying to kind of because we have photos. That's the already this app is good because you can get photos, you can share it across the platform, and everyone can see it. So then there's no like who did it on all that. So it's a big issue in the flooring industry. Build from real job site feedback. That's what I'm saying. So I have my 14 years experience, but if we're trying to build it together, if you help me with your feedback to build it, as a thank you, I'll give you a free extension, and we can build it the best app for flooring. Because again, there is few out there, but they just covering like half of the points I'm mentioning here. I'll quickly explain what these plans are. So basically, solo one user is $39 Australian dollars, because we are obviously in Australia. We're based in Brisbane. $39 it's one user. So if you're one man team, if you don't have anyone else with you, well, like maybe offside or something, but you don't need to share with anyone. If you do it like when I started it, I was solo. So I was doing quotes myself, I was doing emails myself, I was doing phone calls myself, I was doing job myself, I was doing like all of that myself. So if I didn't need to share with anyone, and like just haven't had anyone like helping me. So if you're solo, if you're one man like a team, then solo is for you. So I think $39 for the one man team. So you can use your photos, you can use everything. So you can use like basically the whole app. There's no limitation on what you can use, what you cannot use. Everyone gets the same app options. It's just it limits to the users. So the next one is the team. So when you have up to 3 users, that means like if you have estimator or some kind of like someone helping you doing your emails or office stuff, so you need to share that information, or you're doing quotes only, but then you have installer who does the job. So that's basically, if you have more than one man team, then the team is 3 users. It's really up to you. Then company, that's up to 7 users. So that means like you have like office, which is the one user. This is the owner of the company. So that's the setup. And then you can say, okay, well, I have 2 estimators. So you appoint 2 estimators. Okay, I have I don't know, 4 installers. So then that's basically covers you for that. That's a pretty big already cover. That's already pretty big company with couple estimators and like 3-4 installers and yourself. So this is a 7 users. This is again, that's where I would say I'm sitting currently. I would like to go to unlimited one, but that's where my company runs business. So I have office, then we have like estimator, me and my assistant, and then we have like 5 teams. So that's where we're sitting, but we're just on the edge. Actually, we need like 8 users, or maybe 9. But again, we're always growing, so I'll be jumping into unlimited like within a couple months. So I would need the unlimited. And unlimited, obviously, this is unlimited. So you get everything here, but you just can use unlimited. You can add unlimited users. If your company, if your company is like more than 7 users, if you have like I don't know 5 estimators, 5 project managers, 10 installers, that's the unlimited one. But if you're already that big, I think $299 a month for your company is to have it saved you a lot of headaches in terms of photos, information, variation, preparation. All that is it's I think it's a fair price as a subscription based. And keep in mind, client access is free. It doesn't count as a user. So you can invite on every single quote, you can invite your client. They won't be counting as a user because they will have a direct link to your job card. They won't have they won't have access anywhere else. They just see they will just see the job card. So that doesn't count as a user. So that's a very good one. So you can invite as many clients as you want, and they will only see the job card, which is pretty good. And that's me here, built from real flooring experience. That's what I've been talking the whole video. That's me here. That's day-to-day frustrations running flooring business of this many years. And yeah, I already said that this is a very like painful to run it without any problems. But we're trying hard, we're growing, and we're building this app to help us. It's already saved us thousands for the past 2 months that we've used this app. M2tric.com. Have a look, give it a go. I think you like it. If you're a flooring business and you want to grow, that's probably the way to go. Again, keeping everything in same place, covered, I think is great. But again, there's still a lot of work to do, still a lot of ideas that we need to put into the app, but already good enough to start quoting and sharing that information with your installer, with your supervisor. And as I said, client should be available within the next 4 weeks. So yeah, give it a go, see how you go. Again, I would like to hear your feedback about this idea, about this app. That's especially for flooring, nothing else. But for the next videos, we're gonna go more deep into the actual estimating process. When we do the login, when we do the registration. So we'll have a lot more videos, like a shorter ones, because this is a welcome video, but a lot more shorter ones, how to set it up, how to use the app, how to put your measurements in, how to do the variations, how to add photos. There's so many things to discuss for the future videos. But this is a welcome video. My name is Roman Miller. I'm running flooring business, LKV Flooring, based in Australia, in Brisbane, for 14 years. You can check that out as well. And yeah, this is I think this. I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'll be more excited when I hear your feedback about this idea and how we can make it even better than what we've built so far. We'll try and do lots of videos as quickly as we can, as there's a lot of work behind the scenes happening in terms of the building this app and trying to fix all the bugs and trying to get the sync with offline, online, and there's so much work. That's my first ever app build. I didn't know that it's gonna take that long and that much expensive. So, but anyway, I'm doing something. I think I'm doing something good for the flooring industry. So I hope you like it as well. Give me a like, subscribe for more videos and so on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.